Gentlemen, children of all these jokers, us gaming is once again proud to bring you some MLB The Show 24 of Blue Jays baseball here on YouTube. I am your host, the one true Joker, and today we are back in New York as it will be the third game in this three-game series between the Blue Jays and the Yankees. This series is tied one game apiece. Who will win this AL East battle in this rivalry match between these two clubhouses? Normally we start talking about the pitchers, but I decided to try something different. Well, I will let John and Chris kind of talk about the pitchers in this game. I will add some insight to them as they talk about the pitchers. But right now, here is the lineup. As you can see, Jeff O'Neill will be the starting batter today. Also making his official debut as a Blue Jay will be Francis Lodor, giving Bo Bichette the day off. Bryce Harper will give George Springer the day off and play in right field. Danny Jansen will return as the catcher. In a twist of fate, after Shoney telling me he was pulled, because of that, he ends up going to be the DH today, since he has the energy for it. Also, playing third base today will be Whitney Mayfield. Yeah. Dalton Varsho and Kevin Kiermaier will finish things off for the Blue Jays. We now go, let's see here. Oh, okay. Dalton versus Alright, sure, why not? I'll let Varsho go third and Francis Lodor go in the 8th spot. Now there's the lineup for the Yankees. Couple difference. Brian Silver, former Blue Jay, will be catching today. Trent Grinsom also batting today. Everybody else, it will be the normal people in the lineup for the Yanks. We now take you, John and Chris, to bring the action between these two clubs for today's Game of the Week.
All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Yankees trying to climb back into the wild card position, hopefully with a win today.
And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon, and singing, he likes pitching at home.
Truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him pitching in for this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher, even though we don't see the same splits on the road. We're going to start to see that translate as well.
Out towards left center.
Jeff O'Neill starts things off. Rodon has an ERA coming in today, 3.46.
Lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Vlad Grill trying to do something the Jays haven't done in this series, and that's take the lead for the first time. Now up.
Bounced out to short. It's through for a hit.
Shortstop just misses that. And Vlad is officially on base.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. Sometimes
Varsho, who's normally the 8th batter, will play.
For Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Rodell checks over to first, and he's back.
As the 3rd batter today. Oh, and he comes through, gives the Jays the first lead ever in this series. The typical pro has joined us. Want to say hi to him from the stream. Oh, Tropic. If I'm saying the name, I apologize. Tropic Bros 28. Hopefully I said that right. Anyways, the Jays have started things off with a 2-run shot over the wall by Dalton Varsho. Thank you for the quick stop.
He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve,
Appreciate it.
works in a changeup. Into center.
Bryce Harper, who loves left-handers,
Leather on the running catch.
ends up flying out there as Judge chased that down.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Danny Jansen back in the catching role.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Has popped up to his former teammate Brian Silver.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, our starting pitcher in this one, Jose Barrios. Tell us about
Barrios
that
has a commanding 15-2 record,
Well, anytime you can keep your
and his ERA
free, you're doing
is 2.95. Yep, that's right, Chris, under 3.
games as well, and he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, John Purdy. That one finds the zone. Misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there.
John Burry will be the first out for the Yanks.
2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error.
Jose Barrios gets a beautiful out there with that swerve of a pitch. 15-inch break, they say, as he gets the chase one outside the zone.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Verdugo hoping to have a better outing to Chris.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He now faces an 0-2 count. Fails to do so.
Now 2 out.
And now here comes the captain.
Out there today. It's pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2
As Jose Barrios gets his second strikeout with a swerve pitch again.
Get something going.
10-inch break on that one. He swung late there.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 2
And Judge, who's been having a heck of a series against the Jays.
And he's out on the tag.
But he grounds out right to Vlad, who just tags him.
They trail things here, 2-0.
And for the first time in this series, Aaron Judge fails to get a home run to start things off for himself.
Back in Yankee Stadium, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Showing you Tommy. This is his second time in Jay's uniform at the plate. Even though Tommy got the loss, he was the pitcher for the month of July.
To the right side, and that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Got to go up to the left.
All right, these days. How are you today? Mayfield hits one deep, and it's gone. That's only his fourth home run of the year? Wow. Hope you're doing good today. There, bros.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.
And the Jays now have a commanding 3-run lead.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
Thank you. Thank you very much, bros. I was actually surprised that went over the wall. This one, I'm not surprised it's going to go in the glove of Aaron Judge. This is the third game of that 3-game set. The Jays and Yankees have won. Jays won the first one. Yankees won the second one. Jays looking to win this series against their rivals from the East. Kevin Kiermaier hits a one right to Stanton. As we once again look at the replay of Whit Merrifield hitting his fourth homer of the year. Anthony Rizzo, who has hit a home run in this series, is now up.
Logan, one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented that way. And this is what this guy does.
Great defense indeed. But the defense there this time, instead of by Barrios, was by McNeil to get the out. Once again, I want to thank Bros for stopping by on the stream, checking it out for a little bit. Hope he enjoyed it. For what he saw. Anthony Vo ends up striking out there. Jose Barrios seems to be on a tear for strikeouts so far. That was his third or fourth strikeout of the game. Mayfield, who played third today for Ramirez, gets the out. Easy ground out there. And we stop back to the top of the order with the Blue Jays. Normally I would say George Springer, but this time it's Jeff McNeil. McNeil, of course, in the episode before, his first home run of the year in the loft. He had a 2022 batting title. And the former Met pops that up to former Blue Jay Brian Silver.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just
Vlad hits one deep, but Anthony Volo is there to snag it for the second out. That was hit well, but caught. It was recommended to put Varsho at third today, to be the third batter. That is caught by Judge. Going into the bottom of the third with a former Blue Jay gonna be in that lineup.
Back now in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a all game long.
This one high in the air to left center.
Cameo will chase that down to get the out.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Trent Grisham for the first time against the Jays in this series. Grounds out. McNeil does his job defensively and shuts him down for the second out.
Here's the catcher,
Brian Silver, who was traded to the Yanks,
in today's lineup. And he was a fifth-round pick.
where the Jays got Austin Wells in return, has gotten 12 home runs this season. To my knowledge, all those home runs have been for the Blue Jays. He gets a base hit to keep the inning alive. So here is John Birdie to try to keep things going for the Yanks. Fouls the first one off. Hit. Door will go for the quick out at second to end the inning.
Still down 3-0.
The man known as Harper will start things off in the top of the fourth.
Back here in New York, John Shammy with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth.
Also adding his 2 cents in is, of course, yes, myself, the one true Joker. Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper, who's had 2 home runs against the Yanks in this series, both home runs in this series have been against left-handed pitchers, and he does it again.
That was blasted to the moon. That's his third home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's
And his 23rd of the year. There, John.
and devours that
Chris, tell us what you saw in that home run.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Danny Jansen has hit 2 home runs in this series against the Yanks as well. Just like Bryce, who's now his 3rd in this series. Oh my! And the home runs just keep piling on.
And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability.
Danny Jansen hits his 43rd homer of the year and his 3rd in this series.
Back-to-back jacks as Club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That's a base hit.
Base hit by Shomi Ohtani there. His first hit as a Blue Jay.
No messing around right there. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Shomi Ohtani goes for the steal. And he's safe. Close play.
His wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
He definitely did, guys.
Top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. And he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
With Mayfield now up, Jays have a commanding 5-run lead here.
Second with nobody out.
It's only the top of the fourth.
That misses the zone.
There is none out. Shomi Ohtani has put himself in scoring position with that stolen base. Rodon probably on thin ice now. Don't expect him to be out much longer, as he has given up 5 runs against the Blue Jays.
Move to second. Ohtani back in.
Chase Ohtani back to second.
Belt fires. Out towards right center field.
Ohtani tags.
And makes the
Ohtani will try to advance, and he does. Stanton tried to get that in as quick as possible,
Here comes the skipper.
and that will do it.
Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back.
So let's see who the Yankees will bring in this 5-run deficit.
Matthew Boyd.
Former starter Matthew Boyd,
Seems like a tough task today.
currently with a 2.62 ERA and an 11-1 record. They have chosen to bring him as a reliever since coming to the Yankees.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air, look for the right pitch up, and then smoke it.
2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4.
One is out, man 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Francis Lindor. This is his second time as a Blue Jay in a plate appearance.
And now the lefty. Fights that
Fouls that off. He is 0-1 so far in this series. He has 2 strikes against him with 1 out.
and a pitch.
Ohtani, Shomi Ohtani on third, only 90 feet away to add another possible run to the Blue Jays. Francis Lindor trying to cash him in. He fouls that off again. Having quite an interesting battle between these two.
Pitch. Chop to third.
He hits it. Ohtani will score as they elect to go to Francis Lindor for the out, but the Jays have scored yet another run, making it 6-0 now. Kevin Kiermaier up.
Ripped on a line. Squeezes
And he will fly out to end the inning.
in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
That 6th run would actually go against
Back in the
Rodon.
Ready to go. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. In the air to left, down the line. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
An easy grab by Varsho there.
Down big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0-1. He grounded out this first at bat. That one down the line. And it goes
Judge has managed 3 home runs in this series against the Blue Jays.
Judge rips that one.
Bryce Harper chases it, just misses it.
First and hustling for second.
Play at second, well not in time. And he gets his 11th double. Oh, Stanton's not playing? Oh, I thought Stanton was.
Here comes a pitch.
Rizzo
He stays alive.
got a home run in this series, as I said earlier.
Runner at second here, one gone.
He has 24 home runs to his name. Fouls that, keeps himself alive at the plate. Yankees trying to crawl back into this game that's currently down 6-0 to the Blue Jays.
Downstairs. It's a good take.
1 out. Judge is on second. Rizzo facing a 1-2 count. Fouls that off. Just barely.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. Varsho puts it away, and there's 2 away. The batter, number 11, shortstop. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Struck out with just 3 pitches last time. That is in for a strike. He goes long. Big swing and a miss.
Finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if he can.
Mr. Volpe trying to score Judge, who's on second. 2 out.
Just off the outside edge.
Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. He will pop that up.
Varsho moving under it. That is the 3rd out of the inning.
And Varsho will track that down to end the inning. No damage to the Blue Jays. So after 4, the Yankees are down 6-0 to the Blue Jays.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Top of the order with Jeff O'Neill up. 0-2 today for this man.
Swinging a foul with a screen and back out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays.
He was 1-4 in his last game.
It's been fun getting a chance to see him go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission.
O'Neill will get on the base for the second time as a Blue Jay.
Start the inning.
I should say the first time as a Blue Jay because his first hit was a home run.
Step off, throw to first. McNeil back on a dive.
Matthew Boyd trying to keep the Yankees in this game, who's down by 6 runs to the Blue Jays. Vlad hits it, and that will advance the runner to second. Don't know if that'll be it for Boyd, as he's given up another hit to the Blue Jays, to his former teammate, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Dalton Varsho now up. He's 1 for 2 today with a home run. Swings at a pitch way outside the zone. He is 1 for 2 today. Swings and misses out of the pitch once again outside the zone. 0-2 count now. There is no out. Doesn't get him to chase there as he has chased in the first 2. 1-2 count now. Man on first, man on second. None out. Jays up 6-0. And Matthew Boyd gets his first strikeout of the game. against one of his former teammates in Dalton Varsho. Here is the dangerous Bryce Harper, who's hit 3 home runs against lefties on this Yankees roster. Checks the runners. They're safe. Bryce swings. Looks like he swung early. Actually, he might have swung late. Not sure. Can't read. 0-2 count nonetheless. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man on first and second. 1 is out. Harper hits 1 deep. Bryce will get a double and a run will score. Bryce Harper gets his 19th double and an RBI out of that to give the Jays now a 7-0 lead over the Yanks. Danny Danson facing his former teammate, who he's caught for many times, and Matthew Boyd. Jays went out with men in scoring position. He will come through and score at least 2 runs. And the Jays are almost to double digits as the score now is 9-0. And the manager has had enough and will bring in Ian Hamilton with an ERA of 2.95 and a 7-1 record. He needs to definitely execute here. Show me a Tommy, who's 1 for 2. And Tommy will not be out. A mistake, as that will be an error against the second baseman who took his time with that. Whit Fairfield now up. Whit Fairfield will definitely get, and because of that, the Jays have now double digits. Lead 10-0. And there's only 1 out. And the Jays, once again, have men in scoring position. Francis Lodor, who's 0-2, looking to make some type of statement here. Hits it. He is 0-3, but he does get an RBI out of it. So the Jays take a commanding 11-0 lead. And a man is 90 feet away with 2 outs. Left-handed batter, Kevin Kiermaier, 0-2. One of the most fastest men on the Jays roster. With over 50 stolen bases, will fly out to end the bleeding.
So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jays 11 and the Yankees nothing.
Yankees have only managed 1 hit in this game, as Jose Barrios is pitching a gem of a game. Right to McNeil, who's in time to get the out.
McNeil gets to first.
Ozzy Peraza, who's playing as the right fielder, for Stanton.
Here in the rough match in this 3-game
Faces an 0-2 count.
Got such a good sinker as a hitter. You've got to look up on this. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff.
And he chases one outside the zone. And that is his fourth strikeout. Looks like he had way more than that, but I guess he's only gone 4.
First offering is fouled off.
No, he's got to be pretty proud.
Trent Grinsom, the former 2-time Golden Glover, now faces an 0-2 count here in the bottom of the 5th. Fouls that off, keeps himself alive at the plate. Here comes that slug, but Grissom does hit it. Fouls the curve off. Yankees laying the Yankee. Hear it. And so close, about a foot off the foul pole. Yankees in a major league hole here against the best team in the Major League Ball, the Toronto Blue Jays. And the Jays keep shutting the door down on the Yanks. So at the end of 5, as John said, it is 11-0 Blue Jays over the Yanks. Jays definitely on easy street here, looking to probably win this series for sure now, as the Yankees will have to make a miracle of a comeback to even tie this game. McNeil back to the top of the door, is up. He's 1 for 3. Slightly inside, but he swings and fouls that off. He faces an 0-2 count. Hamilton trying desperately to shut down the Jays here. Pitches outside. McNeil swings and fouls that off.
Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
That time McNeil does not acknowledge it and lets it go by. 1-2 count now. Swung at a bad pitch, and he will get out.
Good sinker over the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Ian Hamilton about to pitch his 10th pitch to Vlad Guerrero Jr., who's 2 for 3 today, both being singles. He has scored both times.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Jays up big in this one. We're in the top half of the 6th.
He hits one deep. And no, caught at the warning track by Judge for the second out. Ball show is now up. Hits one deep. Judge giving chase. It will cut that one at the warning track too. Former Blue Jay Brian Silver will start things off when we return. Welcome back.
Stepping in now for the Yankees. The catcher, Sir, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Foul off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The designated hitter back to the top of the lineup. John Birdie, the next to hit. On the ground to third.
And Brian Silver has once again gone hits for the Yankees. Seems like he's the only one that seems to be able to hit these guys. Maybe he should have gave his teammates some pointers in this one against Jose Barria. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, Silver on first. And there's a home run. So the Yankees avoid being skunked, and now they're 9 runs from tying this one. Verdugo gets his 13th of the year. And New York does love him. A lot of ground indeed there, John. Jays recover with an out after giving up that 2-shot home run. And when you think about it, against Aaron Judge, the captain of the Yanks, that is a huge out. Rizzo is only 1-4. In his last game, he hits one deep. Varsho, though, gives chase. And as John says, he makes the grab and gets the out to end the inning. Jays still have an impressive 9-run lead with the score at the end of 6, 11-2 in favor of the Blue Jays.
Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper is 2 for 3. This time he faces a right-handed pitcher. The first time in this, oh! Almost hit him. I think there would definitely have been retaliation from the Blue Jays if he did. Bryce Harper jacks a second home run in this game. And the Jays have once again double-digit lead. 4 home runs. Wow, John. So, Chris, tell us more.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that. Nice piece of hitting there.
398 footers, boys, for that one. His 4th home run in this series. The only guy close to hitting number 4 home runs is the next man up, Danny Jansen. Jansen has hit 3 home runs in this series. 1 today. He's 2 for 3 today. Hits that one between third and short for a base hit. Yankees starting to struggle here. Ian Hamilton still on the mound. He will now face Show Me a Tommy. Show Me a Tommy got his first loss to the Blue Jays in the last episode of Blue Jays Baseball on the show, 24. And because he got taken out early, he is batting today. Swings that low one, fouls that off. It's a 1-1 count. Jansen is on first. There is none out. Jays have a 10-run lead with the score 12-2. Swings another one. Fouls that off. Count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the 7th. Show me a Tommy hits it deep. It's going to be off the wall. And Show me a Tommy will advance the runners 2 bases with that double. His 16th double of the year. And the Yankees have brought out another pitcher. This will be the 3rd pitcher in this inning. Whit Merrifield, 2 for 3 today. Hits it deep. Shane Jansen not quick enough. As you know, fakes the runoff, but goes back. I think the Yankees knew he wasn't going. Francisco Lindor, 0-3 today. Still looking to get his first hit. And he fails to do so, but he gets another RBI. His 2nd of the game. It's 13-2. 2 outs, man 90 feet away now. Kevin Kiermaier now up. And he will ground out. The pitcher recovers it. Covers the bag and gets the foul out. We're in the 7th inning stretch now. Just gets the corner there by the eyes of the umpire.
They've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Cabrera lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Cabrera fouls that. 1-1 count now with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Whit Merrifield couldn't recover the ball that went off the glove of Jose Barrios. So the runner is safe on first.
Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Jays are out front 13-2.
Beautiful double play to get out of the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Jeff McNeil. And the pitch. And first offering is
Jeff O'Neill fouls that one. Actually hits him. Off the foul tip.
ground ball up the middle.
Second baseman plays that
First, 1 up, 1 down.
and gets it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing
Joey Ball gonna bat for the first time in this series. I think this is Jays are just letting the guys get maybe some hits here. Ball will ground out there to the second baseman for the second out. Varsho 1-4 today. I almost hit him. Got him to flinch, so it's a strike. Almost hits him again. TOR Grissom now in. Trent Grissom hit that right the whip, who easily gets the out. Bryce is there to get the out. Dennis Santana still warming up. Tim Mesa now warming up.
Left-hand hitter waits. And in. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's
But
safe.
Bryce is safe.
And at first, and here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Pinch hitter coming on. Austin Wells. Runner at first, nobody out. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First
Bryce will make it the second. Wells with that single.
Hits for this team. Kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it.
Here's Show Me a Tie.
Take that anytime you can get him to find the ball.
now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. On the ground, right side. And foul. That one rolled foul.
And he faces an 0-2 count. Men on first and second here. We're in the ninth. Jays are up 13-2 here.
Kicks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
So when Tony fouls that off,
Here at the top of the ninth.
hits it.
As he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
They do get one out of it.
He split the gap at right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's the third baseman. Win. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez, the switch hitting batter, who will now bat left, is at the plate. There's one out. Man on first and second. Jays, like I said, here in the ninth, have a 13-2 lead. Jays looking like they're going to easily win this rubber match, John. They have a 11-run lead.
Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish.
They
your
check
pitch.
on
You
Bryce.
leave something out on the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. 2
Doesn't get the call. It's a 3-1 count now. And Julian Tommy has came through with a jack of a 3-run homer. And that might be it for Santana.
Absolutely, no doubt on the bat.
439 for Jose Ramirez. This is a
Tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. You really have to keep yourself locked into the game.
I don't know why I said show me a Tony.
It's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits
But
it.
Jose Ramirez that gets it. Here comes Gonzalez.
Well, he's struggled quite a bit, so this is another.
Here's Francis Lindor, who's 0-4, will now face a right-hander pitcher. I mean, a left-hand pitcher, so he will bat right. Lindor is making his debut. Still trying to get his first hit. He has 2 RBIs to his name, though. He faces an 0-2 count. 1 is out here. The score now in the 9th inning. Jays 16-2 lead over the Yankees. And he will be 0-5.
Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Davis Snyder now up as he replaces
This is the zone and he gets him to chase. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Snyder almost got another homer against the Yankees. He faces 0-2 count now. 2 outs. 9th inning. Jays up 16-2. Jays look like they're going to definitely easily win this series against the Yanks. The Yankees would have to have a move and make a comeback. And Snyder will hit one out of the park.
It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 17-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it all the way. He did.
Back to the leadoff spot, the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Jeff McNeil. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. George Springer.
George Springer will come in. He'll probably swap positions with Davis Snyder.
Well, hit the other way. That one going back.
2 outs in the 9th. Jays have a 15-run lead with the score 17-2. Yankees. Gonzalez has a 1-2 count against Springer. Fouls that off. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. And he will ground out to finally end the inning.
That takes care of 3. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Austin Wells. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, number 36. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
This will be probably the last time the Jays and the Yankees face off this season. Oh, I don't know. That was deliberate. Oh, and they hit him, and the Yankees are not happy. They are ready. And the umpire has called time, and now he's warning the benches. Oh, I might have just took out Rizzo for the whole year, as he is punching his knee, and of course I did hit him. So, anyways, between 15 days and the rest of the year.
So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Logan O'Hara. Ground ball right side could be 2. Off balance being there's 1. But save the first defensive fielder shoots. Promise you their guys to get a little bit faster than they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning.
Fuck it. Oh, and that will definitely do it for the pitcher. But I think the Jays were paying attention for that, because here comes Tim Meza. It's going to be a lefty versus lefty with bases loaded here. Bases are loaded, and mainly because all three batters that's on base have been hit. I think the Jays wanted to send a message to the Yankees, being this is the last game of the year against them. And they get the win, but Yankee fans letting the Jays know how they feel about the actions of that man, Jose Barrios, and the Blue Jays. But in the end, the Jays get the win, as Carlos Rodon will go to an 8-10 record, and Jose Barrios doesn't get the complete game as he is tossed for hitting 3 Yankees in the 9th, but he goes to a 16-2 record. We see all the highlights of homers between these two clubs. The first 2 games was great. This one turns out to be a blowout for the Blue Jays, as the Jays annihilate the Yankees in the 3rd game of this series to win the series with a 17-3 win, I should say. As I said, Jose Barrios will get the win, goes 16-2, while Carlos Rodon gets the loss. No balls for the Yanks, if any, was Alex Verdugo going 1-4 with a home run, couple RBIs. Judge goes 1-3, gets a double, no home run this game, as he home run the first 2 games of this series. Oliver Cabrera, he goes 1-4. And John Buddy, he finishes his day 1-4. Nobles to the Blue Jays. Well, you got Jose Ramirez coming in as a pitch hitter. He gets a home run, goes 1-for-1, of course. Gets 3 RBIs out of his jack. Whit Merrifield, he goes 2-for-4. He gets his 4th homer of the year on 2 RBI. Danny Jansen, he goes 3-for-4. Getting his 3rd home run of the series against the Yankees with 3 RBIs on that. And today's player of the game goes to, once again, to the one and only, I should say, not once again, but the one and only Bryce Harper, who had a great day at the plate, going 4-for-5, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 home runs for the series against the Yankees, as him and the Blue Jays crushed the Yankees without mercy in this 17-3 win over the New York Yankees. The only story was Jose Barrios hitting 3 Yankees to get tossed out of the game, where Tim Mesa will come in, get the final out to end the nightmare against the Blue Jays in this one. Jays win the series with a, like I said, with a no mercy win of a 17-3 victory. First 2 games were great. This game, not so much for the Yankees. In the end, like I said, 17-3 in favor for the Blue Jays to win this series and today's game. With John, Chris, and myself, the one true Joker, we thank you for watching Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show. Thank you for watching this AL East rival battle between these 2 clubs. Until then, this is the one true Joker, officially signing out and saying see you next time on MLB The Show 24.